right. Welcome to my first episode of Mahesh's Unscripted Movie Talks. Whew, this is my first podcast, and here we are. So, just as the name suggests, it's a podcast where I talk about movies unscripted. Alright, so today's episode, we're going to be talking about Zootopia 2 and how it might affect Disney and give it a completely new start. Zootopia 2 really surprised me when I watched it, and I think soon Disney will start making more movies like this. And I'm not trying to glaze it or anything, but I'm just saying, Disney learned from their mistakes and made Zootopia 2 better. So let's start with this episode. We'll first begin with Zootopia 2 reclaiming the throne. So Zootopia 2 is right now apparently a global phenomenon, grossing over $1.85 billion. And it is officially the highest grossing animated film of all time, officially dethroning Inside Out 2. And it's quite amazing how Disney finally makes a movie that doesn't seem so stale. I'm talking about Wish and Elio. Those movies were so stale. Now, the thing is, unlike Wish or Turning Red, it just felt like another movie Disney made. Zootopia 2 felt like a real film, something you'd watch maybe more than one time. And I definitely watched more than one time. It was really good. We're tired of the movies that just feel small. Like, we're just tired that the movies don't feel big enough for the theater. I mean, these movies that Disney Plus has made are just bad. I'm telling you. And for the past few years, Disney Plus has been in this obvious thing. Well, yeah, thing. I don't know what to call it either. It's this random thing where they go from making good movies, fire movies, really good, people like them, all the way to ruining themselves with movies that absolutely suck. Now, ever since Elio and Wish's flop, Disney Plus seems like it's going down the path of failing. But Zootopia 2 really changed that. It proved us all wrong. Oh my gosh. Okay, here we go. So, here's the thing. Zootopia 2 learned from Wish. Like, the thing is, Wish was... Like, a lot of people didn't like Wish because it felt too safe. Disney wasn't taking any risks. They used a villain song formula, and it was so bad. I mean, instead of an entire fight scene or something like that people actually like, they just played it safe and made it a whole singing movie. And trust me, I wanted to sleep while I was watching that movie. Sleep, I'm telling you. Now, it felt like the movie was just manufactured for toys. Like, literally, I could not stop seeing the Wish toys on Walmart shelves every time I go to shopping. It just felt like the movie was made just for the toys. It's so bad. And I'm saying it's better for the younger audiences, but it's not good for the people who want an actual Disney OG film feel. And the thing is, Zootopia 2, it fixed that. It abandoned the whole Disney formula, which is just safe. Nothing, no fighting, no action, no something like that. It's like a thriller. Something like that. Villains, the Linksley family. And here we go. I'm just giving you guys a warning right now. Spoiler alert. And beyond this point, you will hear spoilers. The Linksley family, they were corporate they felt like a corporate villains, like actual corporate villains, unlike Disney's old, I don't know, some magical guy or something. It sucked. And here we go. Here's what I learned from Turning Red and Luca. So the problem was Turning Red was kinda loved, but it still wasn't good. It was just so cringy. And I don't know how I can explain that, but for kids, yes, it's fine. But for the younger people, it's just so plain. And Disney needs to stop making their movies feel so plain. Now, here's the thing. It just felt too small. Turning Red, it felt so small for a global audience. I mean, kids. That it's not like the entire world is full of kids. It just felt small. Only a small portion of it was good for kids. And I don't know how I can explain that, but I think I should just move on. And here we go. We're learning from Elio now. Elio was the worst movie I've ever seen. I'm gonna complain as much as I want now. I swear, I wanted to leave the theater right there. I don't even know how it was able to become I don't know how it was able to be in the theaters because I wanted to sleep. I wanted to leave. I wanted to literally get my money back. That is the worst movie I have seen in my life. And it lost over $100 million and struggled with something called a script nightmare, which is something I read in an article. It just shifted the tone from sci-fi, adventure, and unfunny comedy. Nothing was funny about that movie. But the thing that Disney learned from from Elio, was Zootopia 2. It was a comedy mystery, and they really nailed the mystery there. Like, I was so into the movie. It was so interesting. I just wanted to know what happened next. Now, critics really loved the snappy dialogue. Me too. I'm gonna call myself a critic. It was so good and it was clear. The characters' motivations were just so clear and amazing, and it even introduces a problem between our two main characters. So the thing is, Elio lacked that. It didn't try to be a therapy session. It didn't try to have a problem that the character faces themselves. Like Zootopia 2 had maybe 2 or 3 problems at a time. That would be the police chasing them, city going against them, and Nick and Judy not having the good partner relationship that they have. Alright, so, like, therapy, storytelling, okay. So, Pixar's making therapy and commercially appealing films is the thing that really made Disney what it is. I mean, just think about the old films. They were so good. You could look at the films and you just get so much Disney nostalgia. Even back then, you loved them because of their simple animation style and their storytelling. For Zootopia, it apparently did the partners therapy for Nick and Judy. And it's hilarious and had full tension when I saw that, but like, it's not the entire plot of the movie because it's just one problem out of the many problems that the characters face. And I like how they have multiple problems because it feels so relatable. So the partners therapy thing is relatable. That's why people like me like it. And here's the thing. For years, Disney was in a swamp. Their films felt like they were just trying to teach a lesson and don't tell the story. Not at all. While Zootopia 2, when it came out, this might mark a new era for Disney. Now, I haven't watched Hoppers yet, but you'll be expecting an episode on that soon. So stay tuned. And it just puts the world building, like, in Zootopia 1, we were introduced to the world of Zootopia. we didn't know much about the history or origins. And Zootopia 2 introduces world building. It just built upon the world that Zootopia 1 created. And the sequels on Disney aren't really good. I mean, Disney has been rolling out live action films like their tickets. It's just so bad. Well, like, I thought Zootopia would get in live action film or something. And why does Disney do live action films? If you guys didn't know, live action films are actually cheaper to make than real animated films. Zootopia Zootopia made Disney look like it was taking a step out of the safe zone. And I hope when I see Hoppers, I think that too. So for now, I hope you guys enjoyed today's episode, and I'll see you after I watch Hoppers, and I'll give you my review, my next episode. So make sure to drop a sub, and if you're watching on Spotify, you should go to Your Average Person Real on YouTube and subscribe. So thank you so much for watching and listening. Oh my gosh. Thank you so much for listening, and I will see you in my next episode. Goodbye.